Hi, today's stretch is going to involve a yoga bolster, or in my case, I'm using the backing of my couch. So this is the back side, the couch cushion, and it's actually the perfect size. Basically, you want something that's pretty thick, so then that way you can use it to lie down on. It's actually going to feel really good. Okay, here we go. So firstly, we're going to go ahead and just stretch into a little child's pose. So surrounding the bolster with your knees, just going to come in and just relax. This is actually a really great stretch for releasing your neck, your shoulders, your lower back. So right now my head is turned to over my left shoulder, and it's a good stretch for your neck also without having to put tension in it. So the more you can relax your hips, the better. Keeping the feet flat. And this is also good for adding flexibility around your knees. And we're just going to turn our head to the other direction. So I have a tight neck in one direction, so I can feel it more when I turn my head this way. And then relax. So from here, we're gonna kind of find more of the edge of the bolster or cushion, and the leg that is closest to the bolster is gonna go ahead and extend. The leg that is on the side is gonna just kind of move to the side here and just drape in. Now, if you are flexible through your hip, you can actually extend your legs. Let me scooch a little bit. So you can actually extend your leg a little bit more. Make sure your leg is strong though, and then you can stretch into the inner thigh. And again, just relaxing as much as possible through your hips. Depending on your flexibility, you may or may not feel this more, so you can do this with or without the bolster. And of course, we'll do the other side. So I'm gonna scooch myself over. Actually, I'll just flip around. Okay, and then from here, extend the leg, drape in, choose your position. Maybe it'll be a bent knee. Sometimes I feel it more when I bend my knee because I can actually lean into the hip more. But if you're feeling good, you can also extend your leg. Getting that inner thigh, inner hamstring stretch. These are your adductors. If you do any sports that require side-to-side movements, it's an important muscle to stretch out because you don't want to end up with groin pulls. So stretching is really, really important because it helps us prevent injuries. Okay, and now we're going to be stretching our quads. So I'm going to give you a couple options here. Now, if you are tight in your knees, you may want to just go ahead and lie down either on your side or on the bolster. Take a hold of your leg and then stretch like this, and I'll let you know when to switch. Otherwise, we're going to be lying down on the bolster as much as we can. So this is what it looks like. We're going to scooch our knees to the outside, or just kind of basically we're sitting on the bolster. Take your hand on the bolster or even on the floor, and then just lean back. So as you're leaning back, you're gonna push your knees away, so it kind of pushes the hip forward. And you're stretching the quads. So your quads are at the top of your thigh, and a lot of us can be tight around our knees, and you might feel that stretch around your knee. Again, if it's uncomfortable, just come up a little bit higher, or just do that single leg stretch that I showed earlier. If you're more flexible, you can scooch further down and just utilize the bolster as a little support, and then you could lean all the way back. So it allows you to get a little bit deeper into your quad. Again, this is very dependent on the flexibility of your hips, your knees, and your quad. So don't force the stretch. You only go to where it feels good. So especially if you have any back issues, you probably don't want to go that far back. You can go as far back though as your body will allow you to go. So you can even just kind of lean back just as much as you can. Relax your neck while you do this though. We're just gonna breathe into our legs. When my knees get tight, I like to do this stretch. Helps release the knee. But again, it's just very individual. And up you go. All right, so let's go ahead and go back into a little child's pose action here. Just releasing through your lower back. This is Moscato, you guys. If I'm lying down, he likes to lie down with me, so this is what we get. Okay, and one more stretch, it's gonna feel so good, is you're gonna lie down on your back. We're gonna go into a butterfly feet position, so soles of feet together, and just lie all the way down. So your butt is on the floor, and then you're just leaning back, and just relax. Take your hands, intertwine the fingers, and you can place it behind your head, allowing gravity to open up your chest. You're also actively pressing out with the knees, just also relax your hip joint. So really allowing the front of your body to open. And then we're gonna take our arms and reach it away and make circles. So a little snow angel action. Big reach away. You can float the arms to the top. And just let the arms drape down, tracing the floor. And let's go ahead and hold the arms out to the side. So we're stretching and opening up through the chest, through the front of your shoulder. Keep the palms facing up. A lot of us have shoulders that roll forward, so we're gonna stay open through the collarbone. From here, allow the head to roll over to one side. It's almost like you're trying to let your head fall off the side of the bolster or the pillow. And then over to the other side. And back into the center. So for any of these bolster stretches, you can hold them as long as you want. Let's extend your arms, extend your legs away from each other. Really feel that stretch through the body, reaching your toes away, reaching your fingertips away, growing just a little taller. I can always use a little inch here and there. And just relax it. Okay, roll yourself to the side, come on up. And that was some stretches utilizing the bolster. All right, we will see you next time.